Okay, I'm going to be drawing this fisheye lens grid of cubes, starting out with a circle is probably the best way. I'll just make it perfectly circular, and now I can go in with the actual cubes. So yeah, it's very, I don't think I've ever drawn a fisheye lens like this before, so it should be a good challenge. It's got a line going down the middle, which I can probably use as like a guide. I think the line's flat, so yeah, that should be good. And then from here, all of the cubes are just coming out, like pointing away from the center. And the further you go down, the more perspective it has. They're all different shapes, but I'll just see how much I do. I probably won't do all of them. I just want to get the general shape of it. So then we got one here. Yeah, it's pretty tricky. I'll see how it turns out, but I don't think it's going to be easy. Here I can just fill it in with random cubes because you can't really see it. Okay. Now it's the same on this side, it's kind of like a flat one here. And then it gradually gets more and more perspective. Maybe I should add like shading so you can see it's got multiple sides, because otherwise it might look a bit weird. Yeah, I think that helps. Okay. Now this cube down here. Maybe we'll add like something like this. I'm kind of making half of it up, half of it I'm copying from the reference, but maybe most of it I'm making up. And the buildings like this. And again, it goes all the way around to where you can't really see it. It's just like flat areas. Okay, and then, yeah, this is harder than I thought. So now there's another building here. This time you can start to see the top of it, or the front of it, like this. And there's some more random shapes. I should probably hurry it up because I don't need to get all like the little bits correct. I just need to get the perspective. Yeah, it looks very flat. That's not what I was hoping for. If I can maybe just get the key ones right, it will help. And then we've got this. Okay. And then it goes around. Like this. Then the same as before, it just kind of like dots away into nothing. So there's so many. Okay. Now it's getting there, but it's still not very good. I think the issue is on the bottom. I've done it wrong. I think here I need to add some shading to these bits to make it look more 3D. Then that should help. And then this bit will be mostly shadows. Yeah, that's a bit better. Probably still more shadows. Okay. Then here I'll just fill these up because you can't really see much. Yeah, the idea is just gets really thin shapes as you go down. This is okay. And then same around here, I'll just do a few more shapes that you can see. And I'll just fill it up. And I think this is pretty good. Yeah, that's starting to look a little bit more like a fisheye lens, which is something. Also, this middle bit is darker, so I'll add that in. Now, same thing here, we'll just add more perspective onto it. Make it more angled is basically the key that I'm getting. Yeah, and now if I just make these all really angled, it should look the best. Yeah, so I think that's basically how you do it. You start out with it flat and then gradually you angle it more and more and more to create the perspective, and that's why some of it looks weird, because I didn't angle it enough when it's further out. Okay. And this I can just do quick because you can't really see it. Okay, that's good. So yeah, that half is looking really good. I like that, I think. So now I'll do the other half and then it'll be good. And it's quite a lot of stuff, but I should be able to do it quicker, especially if I just, maybe I'll just focus on blocking out the shapes like this. Oops, I'll just focus on blocking out the main shapes. And then that should make it much easier to fill it in. So now this has to be more angled, and then like this, and it'll gradually get really angled, and it should be good. Okay, I think now I'll start to add in some of the perspective. And fill in these bits should be pretty intuitive. Down like this. Okay, so now I got these bits in, I'm going to work on adding maybe a few more, and then I'll go on to like filling it in with other shapes. Yeah, I think that's all looking pretty good. I think this is definitely a better way of doing it, it's more efficient. Like this. And yeah, this is all good. Now I'll just do these bits and it'll almost be done. Okay, now it's add these bits, and then it's just tedious, but it's fine. I think it's looking good. Just try to tap as fast as I can to get it done. Okay, and almost there. I'll just go around here and I'll fill it in. Okay, now same as before, this bit, the final bit doesn't have to be too neat just because the main bit's already done. Okay, and there we go, fisheye lens. I think that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. For the first attempt, and not really knowing what I was doing, I think I got better as I went on. The left side is probably better than the right. Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, anyway, I'm happy with that. There we go, fisheye lens. Cubes, buildings, I don't know.